The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Maricel Halili. The Agriculture Department assures that there will be sufficient supply of key agriculture commodities this holiday season. DA spokesperson Arnel de Mesa said there is enough supply of agri-products like rice, pork, chicken, and sugar to last until the end of the year. He added that favorable weather conditions have led to record rice production of 20 million metric tons. And with the recent harvest and supply of imports, the DA is set to achieve a 90-day national stock inventory heading into 2024. For pork and chicken, the agency said a combination of local production and imports will meet the holiday demand. More people voted in this year's Barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan elections compared to 2018. That's according to data provided by the Commission on Elections. Over 75% of registered voters cast their votes for the barangay elections, while voter turnout for SK polls is a bit lower at 74.3%. This is according to data from 293 out of more than 1,600 cities and municipalities as of November 4. COMELEC has been hoping for at least a 75% voter turnout this year, which would be higher than the turnout in 2018 at 70%. And despite some cases of election-related violence, the poll body has deemed the 2023 BSKE a success. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Maricel Halili. Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida and the head of the Japanese Coast Guard paid a visit to the Philippine Coast Guard on Saturday. Let's find out how that went in this report.
Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida visited the Philippine Coast Guard office on Saturday afternoon. The Prime Minister made a special visit to BRP Teresa Magbanua, which the country acquired with Tokyo's help. In a speech, PCG Commandant Admiral Ronnie Hill Gavan stated that Kishida's visit is evidence of the strong relationship between the Japan and Philippines. He added that the country's shared goal of maintaining regional stability further strengthened this relationship. Tokyo has provided the Philippines two 97-meter multi-role response vessels or MRRVs, as well as 10 44 MRRVs and 10 shore-based radar stations. The PCG also regularly sends their personnel to Japan to participate in skills training such as the Maritime Safety and Security Policy Program. The Japan Coast Guard was also the first to offer assistance to the Philippines during the oil spill incident in Mindoro. JCG Commandant Admiral Shohei Ishii also visited the PCG on Saturday. Gavan noted that Japan provides significant assistance to the Philippines, especially since their maritime jurisdictions are interconnected.
May mga barko silang dumadaan sa atin na kailangan nating mag-conduct ng search and rescue, kailangan nating mag-conduct ng mga law enforcement activities, ng marine pollution response capabilities.
The two agencies also had a closed-door meeting where they discussed ways to further strengthen the Philippines-Japan relationship and cooperation, particularly in the face of heightened regional tensions in the South China Sea.
Nagkasundo po kami na mas lalo naming paigtingin ang aming pagtutulungan bilang magkapitbahay na Coast Guard, bilang Coast Guard na magkaibigan at mayroong parehong adhikain, which is peace and stability in the region.
They also talked about regularizing the conduct of trilateral exercises involving Philippines, Japan, and the United States. Manila also intends to purchase additional vessels from Tokyo.
Tayo ay bibili ng mga karagdagang barko. Sa ngayon, ang pinag-uusapan, tayo ay bibili ng siguro mga 5 o higit pang barko. Tayo ay patuloy na magpapadala ng the best talents we have in the Coast Guard to train in their graduate schools.
The PCG expects a significant improvement in their service once their equipment is modernized. For News 5, Ian Suyu, we are One News.
Let's now take a quick look at other stories we're watching. The AFP and National Security Council denies any destabilization plot against the Marcos Jr. administration. This is after the remarks made by AFP Chief Romeo Browner on talks of, quote, destabilization efforts. Both the NSC and AFP maintain that Browner had been misquoted and that the security sector is loyal to the government. The House of Representatives has transmitted the 2024 General Appropriations Bill to the Senate during a special session on Saturday. The budget bill was approved on its third and final reading last September amid issues on the allocation of confidential funds. And the first batch of Filipinos in Gaza will be crossing to Egypt today. For now, 20 Filipinos will be allowed to exit through the Rafah border crossing, but more are set to leave in another batch in the coming days. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 12 noon as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Maricel Halili. We are One News.